Good evening and happy Friday, BMS. It is a rainy 67 degrees here in South Georgia. The time is 9:30 p.m. and it's your girl Tiffany J here with yesterday's recap and today's news. Let's start with our recap. Yesterday was Thursday, January 30th, 2025. The day started with Jordan's customary special good morning, which went out to everyone still searching for Valentine. But that good morning was revoked if you believe that Honey was a good dance movie. A response to a question opened the door for a whole discussion about consistency, old pics, and catfishing. Fellas don't want our old or filtered pics, and we don't want their chalk lines or black filler spray because their beard is sparse or they're balding. It sounds like everyone needs to just FaceTime so they know it's real. Next thing you know, it was time for happy hour. The game of the night was finish this flirty line. Brittany shared a flirty sentence, and you had to send your most creative way to complete it if you were flirting. If you saw a response that you liked, you could send one of the designated emojis or hop in their DMs. It was on and popping in the general chat. Overall, it was another beautiful day in the BMS neighborhood. And just like that, we're all done with yesterday's recap, and it's time for a little bit of housekeeping. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you've done your mandatory introduction in the Facebook group. Also, make sure that you don't plan any events without going through proper channels. Don't drop any business promotions, unapproved links, or anything of that nature. Protocols are in place for a purpose, and clear is kind. If you have any questions or if you need any assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to the admins and moderators. They are here to make your journey a breeze. Also, be sure to check out your regional chat and get active. Ladies, join the ladies' lounge, and fellas, join the men's lounge. Those spaces are curated just for you. Lastly, we want to see you guys and gals on the Zoom chats nightly, building rapport and making connections. That's how you meet people and get in on all the fun. Also, don't forget about the Ladies Lounge Zoom every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. and the Men's Lounge Zoom every other Wednesday at 7 p.m. Both of those times are Eastern Standard. Those Zooms are for their respective audiences, and the information to join can be found in the Ladies Lounge for the ladies and in the Men's Lounge for the fellas. Now that we're all done with our housekeeping, let's get into today's news. It is Friday, January 31st, 2025, and you have officially made it through the first month of the year. The day started with a special good morning to everyone who preferred Bow Wow over Lil Romeo, but it was snatched back if you like watching Moesha. Raquel chimed in, saying no Brandy slander would be tolerated. The next thing you know, the black TV show rabbit hole was opened, and everybody remembers Judy Winslow being sent to her room and never coming down. They literally just grounded sis right on off the show. There was some crazy colorism stuff going on with some of our favorite shows, and it's safe to say that the 90s did a horrible job of portraying dark-skinned women on television. Clarence came through with our topic of the day, and what do you know? It's Freaky Friday. Everyone was told to drop their sexy PG selfies in the chat and be sure to show some love or slide in some DMs if you were brave. The pics started dropping and I even joined in, only to be told that I'm beautiful with a dangerous smile to match. Of course, I said not me, but I was told that I said it like a supervillain with a pretty smile. So I guess I'll just take it and go. Then I was accidentally tagged in a response, and Jordan reminded us that there are too many Tiffany's and we need to be the first to go if the group is ever purged. I made sure that he knew there are only 21 of us in the general chat, and that's triple perfection. We're also all amazing, so there's that. Jordan and Clarence then came to an agreement about what I'll be called, and Flirty Friday continued. Everyone was reminded of our upcoming events. The flirting continued some more, and in came our fearless leader with tonight's Zoom activities. It was announced that Freaky Friday would continue and things would be spicy, bold, and unfiltered. They will be shenanigating on Zoom until 2 a.m., so you have plenty of time to join in on the fun. And just like that, we are all caught up on today's news. Now it's time for our upcoming events. We've got the Valentine's Day Ball coming on Friday, February 14th through Monday, February 17th in beautiful Largo, Florida. We have a ton of events for everyone to engage in that weekend, and we are absolutely hoping to see you there. Jared and the Texas crew is having another game night on Saturday, February 1st in Houston. The Midwest is getting in on the fun with the Weedham Ones comedy tour on Sunday, February 2nd in Indianapolis, Indiana. And Florida is getting in on the fun with their Top Golf game night on Sunday, March 2nd in Tampa. Please make sure that you stay tuned to the events page in the Facebook group to stay up to date and in the know about all BMS events. And now it's time for the newest BMS News edition, our event spotlight. Tonight's spotlight goes out to Jared and the Texas chat doing it big with their game night at PJ's Coffee. They met up on January 11th and had a blast. With card games, board games, and good vibes, you couldn't help but enjoy yourself. And of course, they're keeping it rolling because they've already scheduled their next meetup. If you're in Texas and you want to have some fun, join Jared and the crew on February 1st from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. for Playing Too Much. They'll be at PJ's Coffee again for games, networking, and a night to remember. Food and drinks are available at the venue for an additional price. For more information, be sure to check out the events page in the Facebook group or contact Cheetah Moses. And make sure you stay tuned for more BMS event spotlights. Now it's time for our newest BMS event spotlight. Today's spotlight goes out to Bree and the Georgia crew for their Win Games or Win Hearts event that happened yesterday, January 25th in Atlanta, Georgia. Those ladies and gentlemen met up at Punch Bowl Social to have some games, some shots, and an epic good time.
Like what?
Based on the pics and the videos, I think it's pretty safe to say mission accomplished. They had shots, and from what I heard, they had an Uno game of epic proportions. Make sure that you keep an eye on the Georgia crew because they are coming for you. And as always, for all events and upcoming functions, stay tuned to the events page in the Facebook group so that you'll always be up to date and in the know about all BMS happenings. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some exciting news. BMS is hiring. That's right, you heard me correctly. BMS is hiring. Are you passionate about fostering connections and organizing amazing events? If so, we're expanding our team and we're looking for dedicated moderators, chat hosts, event planners, designers, and developers to join our vibrant community. These are all paid positions. For more details or to apply, visit the featured section of our Facebook group or check out the pinned post at the top of your regional chats. We cannot wait to add you to our team. Our quote for the day is from Ayn Rand. She said, "The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me." That being said, you really are your biggest obstacle. There's nothing and no one that can hinder you more than you can. Your thoughts, your words, your actions, they all either hold you back or propel you forward. So stop worrying about what people can or can't do to stop you and focus on what you're doing. It's always about you, and you're either going to do what it takes or use every excuse you can make to fail. The choice is yours, and I hope you choose success. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it from your girl Tiffany J with yesterday's recap and today's news. As always, have all the fun, do all the things, and participate in all of the shenanigans. And while you do, know that I love you, but God loves you best. And always remember to make it great, know it's blessed, do your best, and God will most certainly take care of the rest. And I will check in with you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow evening. Bye.